Hey coach, here's the one thing you're probably not doing at the end of your sessions that'll set you up for success in every session in the future. I've talked at length about setting global and specific expectations before the start of every single session so that your sessions go as smooth as possible. You get the most focus, effort, and listening out of your young athletes as possible. In fact, I've shot a couple videos on those. I have the link in the description below, so make sure you check those out as well. Now, how do we take those expectations and use them to our advantage to make sure that athletes we're coaching and training get the most out of our sessions? It's simple. You anchor everything down at the end. If you're not having an end of session wrap up with your young athletes, you need to. And here's the gold in that. When you call out and you praise and you acknowledge one athlete, maybe a couple, that get MVP of the day. We used to call it champion of the day, camper of the day when I was holding my soccer camp. It works so well. What you're going to do is reward and acknowledge the behavior you were looking for the entire session. So based off of listening, respect, having fun, giving effort, you're going to acknowledge one of your athletes as having the best that day. Now, it doesn't mean that the other athletes didn't have great listening or great effort or what have you, but you're going to acknowledge exactly what you're looking for. Maybe it's the athlete that day that's going above and beyond to show respect or to listen. Maybe it's an athlete that has difficulty listening typically, right? They're living up to that expectation because in school, they're always the one to get spoken to. At home, they're always getting spoken to for speaking out of turn or not paying attention. So when they've done much better in one of your sessions or one of your days at camp, and you acknowledge them in front of everybody else, and then they're going to give them a high five and say, "Oh, great job, Jacob. That was so awesome." That's going to encourage the behavior that you're looking for instead of being focused on the behavior you don't want, the lack of attention, the lack of effort, so forth and so on. Right? So anchor that down at the end. It will change everything for you, I'm telling you. The kids really want to be recognized at the end. And the other thing it does is if you run a training session, a performance session for young athletes, and you have a new athlete come in, they get homogenized into that group so quickly because they see how everybody else is behaving and acting. They see the character and they want to be a part of that. It helps them learn. It creates a super strong culture. Again, whether you're coaching a young sports team or whether you're a sports performance trainer or holding camps for hundreds of kids, you do this at the end of every single session after you've set those expectations at the beginning. You will be so surprised at how well your sessions go. I know this is going to help you, so take it back with you today or the very next time you coach and use it, and then reflect after to see what went well, see what you can improve upon. And hey, in the comments below, write how it went for you. I want to know, and I can get back to you and help you out. Was it too lengthy? Did you not have time? Did you not know what to say? Did it not go over well? I've been there. I've been doing this for 30 years, and I want to help you so you can help more young athletes be at their very, very, very best. Here's a quick example of how to do it. At the end of a session, bring everybody in. Then you say, okay, we're going to do champion of the day today, MVP today, whatever you want to do. Here's who it is, and tell them why. My champion of the day today is Susie. Susie had great listening today. She raised her hand and had great questions in terms of making sure she was doing the activity right, whatever it is, the drill. And she showed so much respect to all of you guys. I actually saw Susie helping out Lisa, who's new to our group today. That's respect. That's great character. That's lifting up someone else. And that's what we're all about. So you guys, let's give it up for Susie. Everybody claps. And then what I would do is before we leave, everybody gives Susie a high five. All right, so go out there and coach them up. And remember, the world needs you.